Hey everybody, it's Joe DeFelice, Regional Administrator of HUD's Mid-Atlantic Region, covering Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, and the District of Columbia. Today we're here in the city of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, one of the United States' first capitals. That's a distinction that I'm sure you're all aware of, but I want to make sure that our crowd is a little bit more aware of that. But before we get into today's special announcement, we'd like to get into introductions, starting with the mayor.
Good morning, Danene, Mayor of the City of Lancaster. So great to be joining all of you today.
Barbara Wilson, I'm the Executive Director of the Lancaster City Housing Authority. Good morning, everybody.
Hi, I'm Izzy Rivera, the Resident Service Coordinator for the Lancaster City Housing Authority. Glad to be here.
Excellent. And it's really great to see all of you. As you know, I've been officially probably in the city of Lancaster probably 7 or 8 times. I've been at the Housing Authority 4 or 5 times. Just a little over a year ago, I was with Hunter Kurtz. He's our Assistant Secretary for Public Housing. We actually toured Franklin Terrace that day, and you all are really doing a great work. And I know we've done some grand announcements with you, Mayor, and I know we did a lead announcement a year ago in Harrisburg, but a good chunk of that lead remediation funding was coming to the city of Lancaster. So there's a long history between U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and the city of Lancaster. But really, the reason we're here today is to talk about the work that you all are doing at the Housing Authority. It's really helping, our people and our residents achieve economic independence and self-sufficiency. Secretary Carson talks about it all the time. He always says our measure of success should not be how many people we put into our programs, but how many people can graduate out of our programs, which is really why we're here today. So it gives me great pleasure to announce the designation of the Lancaster City Housing Authority's Franklin Terrace in Lancaster, Pennsylvania as a HUD EnVision Center. You guys are one of 13 EnVision Centers in the Mid-Atlantic region. It's roughly 92 across the country. We're taking a holistic approach to helping HUD-assisted families access financial programs, education opportunities, healthcare, and higher paying jobs. We launched the EnVision Center demonstration 3 years ago as a way to get local resources to people who really need them. We focus on our 4 pillars, which is character and leadership, educational advancement, economic opportunity, and health and wellness. I mean, that's the whole mindset. It's building the total person, right? We can put money into buildings, which I'm sure you guys would like to get from HUD, but unless we start, but in 40 years, we may tear down those buildings. We need to start investing in our people, and I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. So I'm interested in hearing a little bit from all of you, so we'll start with the mayor.
Well, thanks, Joe, and I'm really delighted. Every time you come to Lancaster, you always bring good news, so we really appreciate that. Thank you. And I just want to underscore that the EnVision program is really in keeping with the vision that Barb, as the Executive Director, has brought to the Lancaster City Housing Authority with hiring Izzy Rivera, who's joining us this morning, to help make those connections. And I really see this as an opportunity to really elevate the work that the Housing Authority has already begun and to deepen the work to support residents of the city of Lancaster. And so I just think this is kudos to the city for the City Housing Authority for really putting into place the foundation that would enable the city to be one of 92 nationally to be recognized in this way. So congratulations, Barb, and your team, and really appreciate and value the leadership that you're bringing. And Izzy, for your work in serving the residents of the city and the EnVision program to really elevate that work. So grateful to HUD, grateful to you, Joe, to share this news with us today.
Thank you, Mayor. Barb?
Thanks, Joe. So on behalf of the Lancaster City Housing Authority, it is our honor to be recognized by HUD as an EnVision Center. So thank you so much to you and your team for always encouraging us and being here with us on the ground. You're not a person who has sat back in the office. You've really been one of those people who, even though you're the regional administrator, you've gone around the region, and we appreciate you and we thank you for your dedication and hard work, because you were definitely instrumental in bringing us these programs, giving us the courage to apply, and so we did, and that's why we're here today. So thank you on behalf of the Housing Authority. Since my hiring as the Executive Director, the Board of Commissioners gave me the permission to seek out our community partners to share my commitment and vision to create an environment that provides unique opportunities for our residents, and especially through resident services that are consistent and holistic, empowering families and individuals to become successful in their endeavors, which, like you said, we want people not only to house them, but also empower them to move on so we can bring other people in, give them a foundation to be able to do the same. That is the premise of what I've been doing since I started here 3 years ago. And thanks to the hard work of our resident services team, Izzy Rivera, Susan Walker, and Housing Director Jamie Drawball, the newly dedicated Franklin Terrace EnVision Center will offer economic opportunities by providing yet another avenue within our community to gain immediate access to workforce development and partners, as well as health and wellness. So we're excited. Thank you.
Izzy?
I was approached by Ms. Barb Wilson, my executive director, in regards to the EnVision Center. And after gathering more information about the EnVision Center, we decided to apply. We are very pleased that HUD approved our application, and I want to thank Lisa Nowinski from the HUD office for her assistance. One of our family sites, Franklin Terrace, has been chosen as the location. The location offers a meeting room, a community room, also offers a kitchen and a handicap accessible restrooms. We commit to empowering households to self-sufficiency. We aim to achieve this through the provisions of services that support the following 4 pillars: economic empowerment, educational advancement, health and wellness, and of course, character and leadership. We look forward to this amazing opportunity to partner with HUD and local agencies to provide a much needed service to the 564 public housing residents of the Lancaster City Housing Authority. And in closing, I want to quote Henry Ford: "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success." I am expecting a successful EnVision Center. Let the success begin today. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Izzy. And thank you for also pointing out Lisa Nowinski. She does tireless work. She works in our Philadelphia office, and she's really kind of been leading the EnVision Center stuff for us. So I appreciate that. Also, be remiss if I didn't recognize that the work Monica Hawkins does overseeing our public housing in Eastern Pennsylvania and Delaware. And Barb, you alluded to something about the rail getting around, and I appreciate, and I do appreciate that. And that was one of the things that I felt was important in the job as the regional administrator, was to get out. I said it on a call the other day. It's not the federal government's job to come and tell local housing authorities or cities how to do their job. It's our job to come to you, for you to tell us how to do our job better. And that's the way that I kind of approach this. And the mayor talked about connections. And I think that's what this is all about. You know, there's these silos with the federal government and the local government and the state government, and sometimes amongst the federal government, the local government, and the state government. But this is all an exercise in helping to break down those silos to get to what really matters, and that's helping the people. A lot of times we get bogged down in what's up in here, but the end result should be helping the people, and you all are doing that. So on behalf of Secretary Carson, congratulations to all of you. I know the Housing Authority team will do an extraordinary job in helping our people achieve self-sufficiency and upward mobility. Again, thank you, stay safe, and be well.